Hey friends, welcome to Tony's Tips. Going to share some things with you that I hope will encourage you and inspire you on your health journey. And I'm really excited to share with you a little bit more about Timothy, my client that has gone from 300 pounds down to now 257 pounds just in the last, just under 2 months. Some of you have heard part of his story before, but he's a diabetic. He's now off insulin. He had 3 blood pressure medications, and one was removed. The medication was reduced recently. Well, last week he ended up in the hospital in ICU, and when I had a chance to communicate with him, he told me that they eventually found that his blood pressure meds needed to be reduced again. His blood pressure had become extremely low. So this is really encouraging. While it was sad and scary for him to be in the ICU, it's just showing that his body is getting healthy, that he doesn't need all that medication anymore. So the fact that he's off insulin, that he's now down to 1 of 3 blood pressure medications, he's totally ecstatic about his health and his progress, and his zeal is just second to none. I'm just so proud of Timothy. 63 years old. He just rode his bike 3 miles to his doctor's office to drop off the Appendix A, which is in, I think it's page 322 in the Habits of Health. I should have looked. But in the back of your book, you can look up Appendix A, and that's where Dr. Anderson is talking to your physician saying, here's what we have your patient doing, so your doctor understands. And he wanted to drop that off to his doctor so his doctor would understand more fully what's going on with him, and to give him my contact info or to let me contact him, because I said maybe he has some other patients that would like to get these kinds of results. So, but I was really blessed and impressed that last week he went to the VA when he was there, and he spoke to, I believe, the head of the VA, someone or head of some department there. And he said, I want to apologize for all the times I've utilized the VA for prescriptions and hospitalizations and treatments and everything, all because of my love of food. And talk about humility, right? And to own that and say, it's my choices, it's my food choices and consumption that have brought me to this place of being 300 pounds, diabetic, blind, insulin, blood pressure meds, all these things that the system is paying for. And he felt like he owed them an apology. So Timothy, hats off to you, my brother. And for the rest of us, we can learn from him and his commitment and reversing health and turning things around. So maybe there's somebody that you can think of that comes to your mind that needs a radical transformation. For some people it's maybe 5 or 10 pounds. For others it could be 80 or 100 pounds or more. But just know that this program is helping people transform their lives and recreate health in their lives. So I'm going to switch gears on you real quick. Summer can be brutal for some of us. And I'm going to raise my hand and say, yep, I'm back on program again. We're going to Hawaii on Monday next week. You'll still get a video, but maybe I'll wait till Tuesday and do it from Hawaii. Anyway, it's my nephew's wedding, and we're leaving on Monday, and I thought, I just haven't been my best. And so I want to drop 5 to 7 pounds before we go. Even though I've had recent success, I kind of did the 3 steps forward, 2 steps back thing. And it's humbling, but I just want to be transparent with you guys that yes, with all the knowledge I have and all of the new tools I have and the disciplines I have and the changes that I've made, it's still possible, it's still easy to eat too many things, too many, the portions, not keeping the portions the way they need to be. So rather than let that just stick with me, I thought, no, I'm going to practice what I preach. I'm going to take it back off, and I'm not going to let it stay. So I want to encourage you, no matter how many times you've got to go back to the well and say, I need to do this again. Don't be ashamed of yourself. Work on it, grow, process. I don't want this to sound wrong. I'm one of the top coaches in the country, and I still have to go back on program once in a while, guys. Transformation is long-term. It's a journey, and sometimes we go backwards a few steps. And so go back to the well. Go back to what you know works. And I encourage you to do that. I applaud you when you do that, because you're saying, I'm not going to let this overtake me. I'm not going back to where I came from. So anyway, looking forward to coming back to you next week, hopefully from Hawaii. I'm pretty sure I'll wait until Tuesday to do that, and we'll send it out. And I hope this is encouraging. Still go ahead and check in. Would love to hear from you. Can't guarantee that I'll get back to you next week, But also remember, if you have order issues, customer service number is 800-572-4417 if you need some help with your order. Going to be dedicated a lot to family. There's going to be a whole bunch of us over there. So, but don't hesitate. Please check in. Just know that I may not get back to you, but I will update your file when I get back. God bless. Keep up the good work. Keep pressing on, guys. Win, win, win. You can do it. And, oh yeah, keep reading.